A yard. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On first down, Bernard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Brady. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here we go. Mike 3. Mike 3. Stop your body. 0-0, Mike 3. Let me go. Mike 3. Mike 3. Combo. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 3. Mike 3. Let's go.
Brady going to go on 4th down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Giovanni Bernard from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. These two teams all tied after one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now here's Johnson. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense. Mike 3. Combo. Silver.
Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
I'm coming. Mike 3. Combo.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39.
Let's go. Mike 3. Combo.
Here's Brady. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Now a carry for Bernard. And some room to work. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And running with power here. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 54 yards. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Brady now on first down. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35 on second down. Brady eluding the pressure right. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. So after the INT, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Brady escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the clock reads 30 seconds to go, so really not a whole lot of time to speak of. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. 1st down and more for Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it here with Bernard. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
He'll get this one complete to Darden.
7 yards, the pickup there. Here's Bernard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that'll be caught by Darden. Touchdown! Jalen Darden, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the left side. A little juke. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Dobbins once more. They're able to get a couple here but won't They'll get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Dobbins. And this time he is in. J.K. Dobbins punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Brady. He completes it to Evans. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On play action, it's Brady. He'll buy some time right, looking for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah. Now
you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
45 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on. Mike 3. Mike 3. Bring it. Bring it.
Hey, 66. 0-0, Mike 3.
Touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Brady got to have this one. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
0-0, Mike 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Dancing to his left.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mike 3. Yeah. We don't want none. Check it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Watch the screen. Pass. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Back.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So that one will be accepted. Brady to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
56, Mike, 56. I got you.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. fourth, so they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for two here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
All the way up near midfield. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long. We'll see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Tampa. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Tampa.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off, Byron Jones. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Stephen Carter.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
On 2nd and inches, Brady into the hands of Darden.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Brady now on 1st down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brady. They'll roll him out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Ready.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to air one out. This is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
52, block 52. 52's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Brady.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Hey, 66.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now Brady again. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go Bandit.
Mike 52. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Mike 52. Come off the ball, Hort.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check it back. Check it back. Check.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Big stop. Let's go. Jim. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Now. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Giovanni Bernard. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Ryan Succop on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
29 is Mike 29. Hey, Alabama. 29 is Mike 29. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 29 is Mike.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
23, Linda! Help him!
Check three.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
And the Dolphin first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Tua now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. There goes a deep ball, end zone. There's Fuller for a Dolphin touchdown. Will Fuller, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing this one out for Evans.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
29 is the Mike 29. He don't know no better. 29.
On play action, now Brady. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
29 is the Mike 29. In your face. Shadow. Check.
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. They give to Johnson going right. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Duke Johnson, 42 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
29 is in my leg. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Brady now on first down.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 34. Another run by Lindsey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Johnson running right. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Again, it's Johnson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go. Like 20.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5.
44 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give right side. Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Carter. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Carter with it. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll run. It's Lindsay. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Second down, here's Mostert again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Mitchell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
2nd and 12.
Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a give, right side. It's Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He needed 9. He got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Tua going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 10.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. And he'll run here with Carter. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Now Carter. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Go, 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
From the 27, Tua. He's got Fuller. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They go to Johnson again, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now Tua. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gold to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On second down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. 12.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Right back to Juszczyk again. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the 29, Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run. It's Carter.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The first down carry here for Johnson. Room here to run.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Salvon Ahmed, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check. Hey, gun.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers.
Raheem Mostert,
57 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
57's Mike 57.
Back to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A handoff running left is Mostert. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he will find his man Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. On 1st down, Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Niners 35, Dolphins 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They give to Johnson going right. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now a give, right side. It's Mitchell. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stops short of the 30. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 72 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a handoff for Lindsey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Lindsey. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll run here with Carter.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now Carter, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a give to Lindsey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And to give this time to the tailback.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Carter with it.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ethan Carter.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And, boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. Nah. Big guys up front, hand it to the big guy in the backfield.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Jason Sanders, the kicker for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Switch. Set.
12.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 60 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And all the way up to the 46. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tua sets up to pass it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
They'll set up a throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
60 yards.
and the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run by Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This will be caught. It's Waddle. 20. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd down now. It's Mitchell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action, Garoppolo. Finding room to the 20, and finally taken down at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Johnson running left across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Tua on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front.
There goes Duke Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Duke Johnson, 60 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
Hey, gun. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Lindsey. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Phillip Lindsay.
14 yards. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Duke Riley. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
65. Undercrunch. Tight dog. Lock.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
Finding Samuel.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Rolling to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many